Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a simple dish on spicy fish sambal. This is a famous dish at our home. Okay, we love this one so much because it has a very unique taste. Okay, because it's not like a usual sambal, fish sambal, that you buy from Indian restaurants. This is something really different, and it's our original recipe. So I thought of sharing it with you because some of you have even asked for the recipe when I posted it in group. So this is the recipe I'm going to show you, and this is Spanish mackerel sambal. Okay, it's called spicy fish sambal. We just name it as such. Okay, let's check out the ingredients. Yeah. Okay, these are the ingredients that we're going to use to make the sambal, and this will be blended. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, we'll be using around here we take about 8 stalks of dry chili. You can take more if you want it to be more spicy. Okay, 2 stalks of lemongrass. Okay, just clean it, and then 1 tablespoon of shrimp paste belacan. Okay, and this is the rye chili kering. Okay, 1 tablespoon. This is amounting to 1 tablespoon. 1 big tomato, and then about 10 small shallots. Okay, this size, just use 10. 4 cloves of garlic, and about 1 cm of fresh turmeric. Okay, all these are needed to be blended. Okay, it needs to be blended, and then we will prepare the fish first. Okay, we need to fry the fish. Okay, we are going to use Spanish mackerel to make this sambal. Spanish mackerel is in English, and in Malay it's called Tenggiri fish. Okay, this is how it looks. To differentiate, right, to know whether it's it's real Tenggiri fish, because sometimes there's another fish called tongkol, mackerel fish, looks similar to this fish. Okay, so to differentiate, right, if you check the bone of this one, right, for Spanish mackerel it is very small like this. Can you see? It's really like a dot here. But if you see for tongkol or for any other mackerel fish which are much cheaper than this, it will have a bigger bone in the center. The circle is quite big. So that is how you differentiate. Okay, and we have cleaned this. Okay, we're using about 700 grams of Spanish mackerel. Clean it well. Okay, we normally use salt to rub it all over the pieces, and then we will rinse it. Okay, and once rinse it, this is just to kill the germs if there is any around that areas, around that fish flesh and all that. So we have to actually clean it with salt first, and then after that use some turmeric powder and some salt, not too much, because you're going to add salt in your sambal. Okay, so add some salt, and about, for this amount we use about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Okay, just mix it well until it's really coated like this, and let it marinate for about 30 minutes. Okay, And after that, just fry it until it's well done. Not too crispy. Yeah? If it is too crispy, then the sambal will not be absorbed by the fish. Then when you eat the fish, you can't really taste the sambal which has been absorbed by the slices of fish. So you need to fry it well done, but not so crispy or not very hot. Okay, let's fry this now. Okay, fry the fish. Okay, so this is after frying. If you can see, it's not very crispy. Okay, it's not very crispy or hot. It's just nice. Okay, it's fully cooked but not very hot, not very crispy. Yeah. Okay, the fish is done, and let's check out the second set of ingredients. This is to make the sambal. Alright, as you can see here, this is the ingredients I showed you earlier. You know, the shrimp paste and dry chili, onions, shallots and garlics and everything. We have blended it. Okay, we have added a little bit of water. That's why it looks like a lot, but actually it's the same ingredients that I showed you earlier. Okay, the tomato and all, just blend it like this until like a fine paste. Right? Okay, next we need 2 more stalks of lemongrass, 2 big onions, slice it like this. Okay, chop it finely like that. Salt, we are using 1 teaspoon only, but you can add it on later if you think it's not enough, because we have added some salt in the fish, right, before frying. So you can just add 1 teaspoon first, but depending on how thick or how much the sambal is, the gravy is, you can taste it and then you can add it if you want, if you need more. 2 teaspoon of white sugar, granulated sugar. Okay, and this one is 2 tablespoon amounting, okay, and this one is asam jawa, tamarind. Okay, I've taken 2 tablespoon of tamarind paste, and I have diluted in half, less than that, 1/4 cup of water. Mix it well, and just take that water only, and this is the thick tamarind sauce. Okay, and here I'm using 2 tablespoon of chili powder, but if you want it to be less spicy, then you can use it 1 tablespoon. If you are someone like me who prefers spicy dish, then you might need 2 tablespoons or even more. Okay, remember we have added about almost 8 to 10 stalks of dry chili, and the dry chili sometimes it is too spicy. Some dry chilies are very spicy, so you need to know the dry chili first. If you have used it before for your other cooking and you find it that dry chili is too spicy, then you might need to reduce the amount of it when you blend this. Okay, and you might or you may increase the amount of chili powder. Okay, because normally chili powder is less spicy than the dry chilies. All right, so now let's get to the kitchen to do the sambal. Okay, we have added about 5 tablespoons of cooking oil, Okay, do not use the oil that you use to fry the fish. Add new oil. Okay. Okay, once the oil is heated, add the onions and lemongrass. You need quite a lot of oil for this dish because the blended ingredients, right, which I showed you, needs more oil to cook, and then you have to wait until the oil separates. But if you think it is too oily, then you can reduce the oil or you can discard it from the done sambal, meaning when the oil separates from the sambal, you can just discard some from that so that your sambal will not look very oily. Okay, but while cooking you need more oil. Okay, as you can see, it turns brown, and it has got a very nice fragrance. Now add the blended ingredients. Okay, like this. And then stir it well. You can turn on the heat to medium high. Just now it was also on medium high, but if you think it is becoming too brown or it's becoming brown too quickly, then you reduce it to low heat. All right, stir this the blended one for a while, and then add the chili powder. Okay, add the chili powder, mix it well. Okay, as you can see, the gravy will look quite watery at this point. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Okay, you have to let it simmer for about 4 minutes. Okay, once it simmered for 4 minutes, it will be thickened enough. Okay, and you can see the oil separates from the gravy, from the sambal. Okay, so this is after 4 minutes. Okay, can you see? It's thickened up really nicely, and then if you see, the oil has separated from the sambal. Okay, at this point you can add the tamarind water. See how red the sambal is. This is a thick tamarind water. Add the sugar. Alright. Salt. Mix it well, yeah. See, if you have added more oil, you can see from the gravy itself. As for this one, I don't think it is too much oil. It's just enough, so I don't have to discard the remaining the excessive oil. It's just nice. Okay, but if you think you have added more oil, then you can use a tablespoon to remove the excessive oil. Okay, now you can add the fish. Okay, after adding the fish, right, please do not stir it so much. Okay, then the fish might break. So just coat the fish, the fried fish, with that sambal. Coat it, okay, coat it well, and just let it cook for about 30 seconds. Okay, just about 30 seconds, and done. You can remove it to your serving plate. Okay. This is done on our serving plate. Okay. This is the done product of our Spanish mackerel sambal. Okay, our version of Spanish mackerel spicy sambal. Okay, and happy trying. And if you have any doubts to be cleared, please comment it on our comment box. Thank you for watching.